Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. I did go climbing on Monday, but I was running a little late from work. Totally forgot my GoPro at home, so I had zero footage. I remembered probably like 3/4 of the way down to the gym, and I was like, I don't want to turn around, walk back home to grab it, and then come back down here. So I was like, I'll just go climbing, and we'll record on Wednesday. And I remembered, and so here is a video slightly late for the first video of the week, and I apologize for that. Starting off here, this is a new set on this top out boulder. Got this green one here, pretty fun, solid. The red one, nothing too much to say about it. Just trying to like get loose on the wall and everything. Got the feet up here, and then just get the leg all the way up and step up. Up next, we have this purple one, which little tricky start here. Not the greatest hold, but it gets the job done. Get the foot up, stand up on it, and then here just get onto that big hold. Walk up, one hand up, get onto that little purple chip, and then stand up here. Kind of do the same like I've done a couple last times. Just step up onto it. Then we have this purple one here, which was this was a pretty fun purple climb. This start worked really well for me. Get the hand up and then swing the foot up and over. Kind of press up with my left hand, stand up here, and then get the foot up high and then step up and over. Then we have this orange one here, which is kind of an interesting climb because it helps you prepare mentally for this volume here. And you realize this volume is actually a pretty solid thing to hold on to. And that will become quite apparent when you try the black climb here, because the black climb relies heavily on that. I'm able to get my foot up and over and then do that. Here's the first attempt of me trying to start the black climb. I did start it from like one move in immediately, but really what I found is just really pulling hard against that with that right hand, and then I have a long enough wingspan where I'm able to span those two holds. I got pretty far. I then unfortunately I tried it off camera. And I finished the climb, which like surprised me. And I was like, okay, well I got to do it from the start now. Made it there. I matched onto that. Got the hand up. That feels solid. Get the foot onto that start hold. And then kind of shift the feet around, moving the feet up. Really, really, really like keeping as much skin as possible onto this volume. Now here, big step up onto that big black hold in the beginning, and then I'm able to just use the volume to step up and over. That was really sick climb. Honestly, I was surprised the first time I did it, and so I was just happy to get it done. Up next, we have this orange one here, which initially I thought it was going to be a pinch. That was the initial beta I was given, but I found that with my right hand, it felt much better as a sloper, and then the left hand felt better as a pinch, so that's kind of how I went about it. Got that left foot up, and then kind of just a big step up here, use the wall a little bit, smearing, get the right foot up, cross over, do a little piano match there, stand up here. I didn't realize how good the top of the wall was actually, and then once I grabbed it, I realized, oh, I was kind of like freaking out over nothing there, but use those little chips to step up and get myself up there. Came over here to do this black climb. I like sometimes when I complete a black climb, especially if I flash it like I did this one, I get in my head about like not wanting to ever fail this climb again, because it's like, oh, I've done it once, I shouldn't ever fail it again, and I'm trying to like force myself to go back and try climbs to kind of like, make sure that whether or not I do it, whether or not I complete it or anything, it's okay. It's just I need to try it again and try it again, because I need to get over my fear of failure. And so yeah, that was kind of the reasoning behind this. And then this pink climb here, I gave it a couple tries here. I actually really enjoy this art because it feels quite doable. I tried doing this slapping on the volume here. It doesn't feel too great, to be honest. So I was like, okay, let me reset really quick. Try this one more time. At this point, the skin on my fingers were feeling pretty raw. And I tried to go up there. It hurt quite a bit. So I was like, okay, you know what? We're gonna we're gonna just finish off with some more juggy climbs here, so we can keep the skin on the tips as much as possible. I also really like these last two climbs here. They're not super difficult, but they feel like kind of muscly, and they feel like you're working out a little bit. So it, you know, it kind of gives you the illusion that you're doing a lot more workout than, you know, than normal, but you might be doing a little more, but nothing crazy. Then finishing off with this purple climb, this felt really good. Honestly, the whole day today, I felt super strong. I surprised myself a bunch with completing some of these climbs, so that always feels good to do. And, you know, finish off strong with that purple climb. The pink, I didn't have any expectations going into it. I was happy to get as far as I did. My next big goal on that pink one is to at least hit that move on the kind of like the more rounded lump on the volume there. That would be really cool to, you know, be able to get my hand and like stick that move there and actually hold up. But other than that, you know, pretty happy with how the session went. That black climb that I did in the beginning, I definitely, you know, to kind of get over my fear of failure, go back and try that again on Friday. And, you know, regardless of whether I get it or not, it's good to just keep trying. At least that's, you know, that's what I think. Yeah, if you like the video, you know, give it a like, helps with the algorithm. Leave a comment, that also helps with the algorithm. Subscribe if you feel like you want to keep watching the videos. I try to put them out Monday or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because I climb Monday, Wednesday, Friday typically, assuming I remember my GoPro. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and as always, keep on climbing.